I would really appreciate if you throw in a little dab or a little like.
A dab?
Post.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You know what? I get so much hate for that actually.
Really?
I literally. Oh my god.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's actually so. I dab on everyone. I'll score in practice. I dab.
Yeah, something you just gotta dab on them, you know.
Yes.
Hit the post.
I literally will, just for you as well.
So we're here at the beautiful Houston Dash Stadium with the GOAT, Zoe Matthews. How are we doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, good. So my first question is like, how did you start playing soccer?
Actually, crazy story. I started playing soccer when I was 4. I actually started off in my garage, just kicking a random flat basketball around with my dad and my brother. My mom ended up putting me in a church league because I actually ended up breaking a window in my garage. And from there, I mean, I grew, I expanded, ended up getting recruited by some academy teams, and ECNL was like peak for me, and then I ended up getting recruited by the Dash, and that's where I'm at today.
Wow, that's great. So you went from your church league and you got scouted by your academy teams.
Yep. So I started off with the Dallas Texans. I don't know if you know who that is. Pretty big team in Texas. And then I ended up getting recruited by Solar, which is a huge, huge club. I ended up winning the ECNL championship. I also won a high school championship in that same year, which was actually incredible. And then I ended up going to a team in California called Legends FC, just for like a different style, different view of the game, and it honestly helped me grow. I learned how to travel, and it honestly helped me like integrate into this pro environment, you know, with the traveling, different team. And yeah, I mean, that ECNL year, the following year, we ended up making it to the finals, lost there. But that summer, I ended up just training with Orlando Pride, Chicago, and then Houston. But Houston was closest. Loved it, felt like home, and yeah, that's where I'm at today. So.
Nice. That makes so much sense. So you've already been like a pro since since you were really young.
Yeah.
You know, to do that, like to be in California like as a kid, like that's really interesting. And like, how were you able to do that like while being in school as well?
Yeah. So I actually went to a soccer academy my last 2 years. My school was more online at that point. I did go to regular high school for 2 years. Went to South Lake Carroll. That's where I won state championship there.
Okay.
But my last 2 years is when I actually started traveling to California. I was doing online school, so pretty busy, but it was really helpful to be online. Schedule wasn't as tough, you know, trying to find ways to make it to school and, you know, being counted absent, that was a big thing for me. So going to the academy, I actually trained with boys for quite some time. That really like elevated my level, and honestly, I think that's why I am who I am today. And so yeah,
that's really cool. And then did you play any like high school soccer?
I did.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Won a state championship, actually scored in that game, had 2 or 3 assists in that game, so it was incredible. But high school soccer was really fun. I only played 2 years of that, wanted something different, but yeah, I played.
What do you think you like better, like the high school soccer or club soccer?
Oh my gosh, club soccer.
Club
like,
soccer?
I'd say high school soccer for like the culture, community, the vibes, like literally had the best team hands down. Won my freshman year. Everybody was so incredible. Like the fans, my parents, like everyone. It was just an amazing environment. I think that club is like for the people that want it. And for me, I want to be one of the best to do it. So club soccer was where I really learned how to grow. Adversity comes through a lot of club. I think high school soccer was pretty easy for me, I'd say, but club soccer is really where it tests you. So I like club, but I like them both equally, I'd say.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. You definitely know ball with that one, because I also played club soccer, and it's totally different than playing high school soccer.
Yes.
It's a lot more intense.
Different level, for sure.
Yeah. Speaking of club soccer, like, you know how I found you? Wait, actually, can you pass me my phone real quick? Yeah. I was scrolling on TikTok, like, 2022, and I was like...
I feel like I know what you're talking about already.
Yeah.
Call the fire department. We just nuked the building.
Oh my gosh.
was like, dang, like I just remember just like I was just scrolling and I see like, okay, I see the little in and out step over, and I just see you banging with the left foot like
Literally,
from like 40 yards out. I was like,
you don't understand how much hate I got in the comments. They're like, keeper's not doing anything, and that's a trash move. I'll slide tackle that any day. I was like, okay, well shoot, come do it then. Like, gosh, but literally that's really crazy that you found that. Honestly.
Yeah, I followed you. I was like, yeah, I gotta see this. See what's like this girl got game. So yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem. What was that from?
That was actually club soccer. We were playing in an ECNL showcase in Tennessee. Literally, that was like the craziest game of my life. We had like a 4-hour delay. Because at that point in Nashville, it was like raining. It was freezing cold, and all of our games got pushed back. So that game was only like 30 minutes, and they ended up scoring on us like really early in the game. I came back, tied it up. We went into overtime. We ended up beating them in overtime, but like literally, that was like the best feeling of my life. Toes were numb, could barely even hit the ball, but that goal was like perfect. Like our parents basically ran onto the field. Like it was insane. Like it was a crazy thing, but yeah, it was actually the best goal ever. Yeah.
That's really cool. So, you said how tall are you? You said you're 6'2", right?
Yep.
Okay. Did you play any other sports growing up?
I did. I ran a little bit of track, ran hurdles, played basketball. Low-key hated it. Just wasn't for me. Volleyball as well. That was definitely not for me. Soccer. A lot of people don't expect me to play soccer around the street, so it's all right. But I love soccer too much. The running part of it, I'm not a huge fan of running, but like when I'm not running, I don't know what to do. So I don't know. I really love soccer though.
That's interesting. Yeah. So you don't like running, but like you just fell in love with soccer.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how, but I'm here.
That's really cool. And like also happy late birthday. You just turned 18.
Yep.
So how was that? Like your 18th birthday?
18th birthday, I actually training literally that day, which was
like
good.
That.
I mean, had an amazing practice, so I'm good with it. And then I ended up going to dinner. Haven't really done too much for my birthday yet, but you know, gonna get out there soon, maybe.
Nice. Yeah. That's cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. But also, so like you're a high school senior technically right now?
I actually graduated in December. Yeah.
Oh, in December?
Yes.
Dang, early graduate. Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, we were not like that in high school. We graduated like the last day of school.
I feel like it's common now. A lot of people graduate early to go to college and things, yeah.
Oh, dang, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Did you like have like a prom or anything like that?
No, I didn't. I mean, kind of like skipped that, honestly. I wasn't a huge fan of like school dances and stuff. I went to homecoming my freshman year. Went to a random homecoming in California with some of my teammates, but other than that, I didn't really go to stuff like that. I mean, I liked it, but it just wasn't my cup of tea, honestly.
Yeah, you're just about ball. I like that.
Yep.
And then also like coming out of high school, like I also saw that you were thinking about going to LSU.
Yeah.
So what was your decision between like, you know, like not doing LSU and then just going to Dynamo?
For me, I think that like joining the Dash was like an incredible thing for me, and it's always been my dream to be a pro, to be a professional, and to do it early. I think that the fact that I'm given this gift and to go out and do what I'm doing every single day is like a dream come true. LSU, I was really excited to go. I actually am going to college sometime pretty soon. But I thought that, you know, why risk my body for 4 years when I can go be my best and start my career early. I think that being with the Dash, they really showed we have an incredible medical staff. So I feel very confident with my body. I've grown, I've transformed, and so where I'm at right now is like really awesome. I also mentioned earlier that I want to be one of the best to do it. So if I can start early and get experience and learn from my older teammates and see how they've done it. We have Olympians on my team. They've been to the Olympics, World Cups. Like, to learn from that at my age, like for me this first year is just me learning about the game, learning how to take care of my body. And so being able to do that at 17, most people come in at 23, 22, you know, a little bit worn down on their bodies. Careers aren't as long. For me to do it earlier, I just thought that it was really awesome. It was a really, really long decision. Went back and forth for it for a long time. My mom wasn't the most excited about me going pro. She really wanted me to go to college, get that experience. But I think she's really happy where I'm at right now. So
yeah, that's perfect. And I can already tell you have like that mindset for greatness, like
Yeah.
where you want to be
Thank you.
great, and that decision shows it. So, and then also like, how did the Dynamo, like, how did they reach out to you? How did you sign as like a 17-year-old with a
Yeah.
professional football team?
So it was a long process. I trained with them for 3 weeks. We went back and forth for a while. They ended up calling my agent one day, and they were like, yeah, we really want Zoe to join the Dash. Got the news, actually, we were leaving Houston to go back to Dallas. They were like, yeah, we want her back next week. Ended up signing in this beautiful stadium right here, but yeah, it was an incredible experience.
That's insane. At 17 years old, that's insane.
Yeah.
So like, what does your schedule look like as a professional footballer?
Yeah, I mean, schedule isn't too packed right now. We train pretty early in the morning, so like the rest of my day is pretty much free. I am a homebody. I sleep a ton, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, I mean, wake up around 6:50 every day, get to training, I'll do my treatment. We train around like 10, but before then we'll have activation, team meetings, from the game before, do a little bit of scout, and then after, most of the time we'll have individual meetings, team meetings, I'll eat, and then most of the time I go to sleep, and that's it. I mean, I just got a new puppy, so I'm taking care of him right now. He's
nice.
Pretty crazy. He's bad, low-key, but like...
Oh, man.
Yeah, but it's good.
What type of dog is it?
He's like a shepherd. We rescued him from the SPCA in Houston, so like he's a little bit of a mix. He's a mutt, but he's adorable. He's really cute.
That's fire. I have a German Shepherd too, so
Oh my
that's pretty chill.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's cool. And then like your national career, because you're American and also have a little bit Jamaican in you, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I do.
What's the breakdown in that?
Well, I've been to only one camp, with Jamaica's senior team, and that was when I was like 14. So honestly, it's been a while. That was a eye-opening experience. I was playing with grown women. I was really skinny. I hadn't really hit puberty. I was just out there, honestly.
Yeah.
But U.S., I've been with them since I was 14. I've been in and out of those cycles. Yeah, I mean, it's been incredible. I'm just happy to experience it right now. My dream is to be with the full team for the U.S. one day, so pushing toward that, striding toward that. U20 World Cup coming up soon, so hopefully get invited to that. We'll see. But yeah, that's really where I'm at right now with that. So.
It's perfect. Is there any chance we can get you in a Jamaican uniform?
Oh my gosh, maybe. We'll see.
Ooh, okay.
We'll see.
That's fire.
Possibly.
And then, do you know how to like speak patois or no?
Oh my gosh, no.
No.
Like I want to learn, but like no.
Yeah.
Too
Your dad
American
knows.
for
You know a
that.
little bit patois. That's fire. That's fire. All I know is wagwan, and that's it. And bombo clap, but yeah.
Oh my
You're
gosh.
gonna get that. That's all we know, but yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'd be cool if you knew a little patois, like speak some patois trash on the field and stuff. That'd be fire.
You don't want to hear me on the field.
The field. You speaking trash or what?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
It's like quiet, but like deadly, But like I can back it up. Some people can't, but I do. So.
Are you like a talk first type of girl, or you just like respond to them?
Most of the time I respond, because a lot of people don't like how I play. So I just gotta get back. Gotta get my get back. So like, if I'm provoked, then, I'll say a little bit of something. But most of the time I'm pretty calm, pretty chill. Especially in this environment, I don't talk too much.
Oh yeah.
Try not to.
Yeah.
Try not to.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. And then speaking of like your position and stuff, so you've grown up as a striker all your life?
No, I've actually played midfield for the majority of my life. I played 10 for a while. Played with the Dash as a 6 for a while. Played in 2 games last season as a 6, and I'm now a center back, which has been a huge change, honestly. So.
How was that, like moving from offense to defense?
It's really crazy. Right now I'm just learning, honestly. I mean, in the beginning of this season, they told me I played center back like a 10. So I need to be a little bit more calm in the ball, not try to dribble out the back, just do the little things. And honestly, it's been a great experience. And now I love the position, always have the ball at your feet. And for me, I love to have the ball at my feet. I like to make decisions. So like center back, huge change. Right now, learning as a 18-year-old now, learning that position, it's hard. For me, it's more of a mental position more than a physical position, and I never thought that, center backs really had to do too much. Honestly, I thought, center back, they didn't really do much back there. They just stop stuff
You're used to cooking them. So.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, it's been a huge change, and I respect it a lot more, and now it's off-the-ball movement, learning that part. For me, my favorite thing to do is, and for me these are goals, is playing a long switch across right to feet. That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
And so I'd say center back has been an incredible experience right now, and I'm excited to see where that goes. But I do miss the midfield just a little bit. So.
Yeah, that is perfect. That's so interesting because I played striker all my life, and then I got to junior year and my coach was like, yeah, we're moving to center back. So I was like, dang. But then when I started playing, it's it's really a mental position.
Yeah.
You have to be no one's getting by you, and you gotta put the hurt on them basically.
Oh, yeah.
So have that mindset. So that's really
cool. You don't do, you get scored on.
Exactly.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
So I think you'll cook in that though, because you already have that mindset to dominate.
Thank you.
So
thank you.
Yeah, that's really, really cool. Where do you see your career going? What are the type of goals that you have for yourself?
Well, that's a good question. Hopefully I see myself playing overseas. That's always been a dream of mine, to go overseas, see how it is, because the culture's different here than it is overseas, and hopefully we can change that here. Women's soccer's just growing in the U.S., and, hopefully I can make it something big, fill out the stadium the way the Dynamo does it. But definitely want to play overseas. Obviously, as I mentioned earlier, being on the first team with the U.S., being a consistent starter, and then obviously, making my first full 90 here in this stadium. I'm really excited for that. And, that's really where I see myself in the future.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, I think you're well on your way. You already at 18 years old, going crazy in the dash team. So, I'm very looking forward. Oh, also another question. How did you meet Lil Wayne? I remember seeing that, and I was
oh my gosh.
What? Is that Weezy?
Yes.
So,
Oh, okay. So, really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I ended up signing with Young Money. That was a really long process. But Lil Wayne, obviously a part of Young Money, we ended up going to this random concert he had in December. It was him. Who else? Hot Boys. I'm young, so I don't know these people, honestly.
Yeah, me neither. I'm not gonna lie.
And I was okay, this concert's gonna be boring. I don't really want to go, but my parents are so excited to go. And it was December. I was yeah, okay, all right. I was just excited to wear my outfit. Yeah. And they're okay, Lil Wayne's gonna be there. I was okay, wait, that's actually really cool. Hopefully we get to meet him. We ended up being backstage. This is my first ever concert, by the way. What? It was incredible. It was actually so fun. It was at the Toyota Center. And backstage, got to see everything, and then he ended up walking through. He had a whole crowd of people around him, but then because we were a part of his agency, a lot of the athletes were there. It was mainly our soccer athletes for that time. We had one football athlete. He's doing really well right now. But yeah, it was actually incredible. We got to hear him perform, and then literally as soon as he comes off the stage, it was literally 5 seconds. Quick. Picture. Okay, he's gone. He literally went to the car. He was gone. He left. Everybody was trying to take a picture with him. It was actually so cool. He's a really cool guy. So, I don't know. I'm just really happy to be a part of Young Money, and hopefully he'll be out here at the game sometime soon. That would be awesome.
That's insane. Yeah, because I was just scrolling and I was is that Weezy? I was what? That's insane.
Yeah.
And I didn't know you signed with him. That's really cool.
Yeah. Well, for me, a lot of agents kind of came calling when, got my name on the scenes of just being a pro, and we had a lot of people come at us from overseas, from here. There are some bigger agencies, and for me, I wanted to start off with a smaller agency. I think that my agent, Dennis Chen, he is incredible. He's really connected with my family, and right now he is literally, he is my family. We're actually going to see him next week. But honestly, the way that he cares for my family, I have a great relationship with my family, and so the way that he connected and then made me feel seen, I think that there are some agencies that are bigger. You have a lot of players, and you know, sometimes they'll take the time for you, but sometimes they won't. And because of his experience, he played for Orlando for a really long time, and he's had that experience with his agent. Barely got to talk to him, and like literally I could call him up right now, he'd answer quick. Like he answered like that. And so the fact that I have like that relationship, and being a young pro, I think that being able to talk to my agent, who's able to talk to my coaches, and just like the little details like that, and I know that he has like my best interest, I think that it's really important. And so Young Money is like newer on the women's side. I'm actually their first female athlete for soccer. But honestly, it's been an incredible experience. I mean, I got to meet Lil Wayne. I mean, I don't think a lot of people get to do that. But other than that, I mean, it's just been an awesome experience, and that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I can totally see like the support around you. I think that's also why you're great as well, because you have a great team around you.
Yeah.
So starting with your parents. So yeah. That's really cool. And also, do you have any like celebrations that you do?
Oh my gosh, I have a ton, but I don't want to share right now because I want to put them on the field. But I have one like cooking. I have like 3 brewing, but like
3. Okay.
Yeah. I also hit the Cristiano Ronaldo all the time. Like literally.
That's fire.
That's like club. That's what I was known for. Everyone would do it, and they know that was me. So.
That's fire.
Yeah.
I would really appreciate if you throw in a little dab or a little like.
A dab? Oh my gosh. You know, I get so much hate for that actually.
Really?
I literally. Oh my god.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's actually I dab on everyone. I'll score in practice. I dab.
Yeah, you just gotta dab on them, you know.
Yes. I literally will, just for you as well. I'm gonna do that.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I'll make an edit out of that if you do that. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Everyone knows like Mia Hamm and Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
Do you have your own like, role model?
I'd say for me, role model, on the female side, I'd say Marta. She actually got to meet her in Orlando and train with her, and that was like actually like highlight. So exciting. The way she trains, the way she does stuff is like she's on top of it. She keeps her teammates on top of it, and to experience that was like literally so incredible. Literally to train with my GOAT. I mean, not a lot of people get to do that every single day, and just to see how she trains and like she's still doing it at her age right now, I think that, you know, I have something to strive to be like. She's really changed football for us, and she's gotten like women's football known globally, especially for Brazil. I mean, she's awesome. Skills. Literally, I used to watch like a YouTube highlight before every single game of her just doing skills, and I'd literally try to replicate it in games. So like literally to see her, train with her, and then just to connect with her, I think that she's like my inspiration. On the men's side, I'll say Ronaldo. Same thing with him. Literally watch YouTube videos, just them two on repeat every single day, and just trying to strive and be like that. And I think that my shot's pretty similar to him. Guys, hopefully you'll see it. Oh my gosh, when I was like 10 or 12, I was wearing number 10. I was at some random soccer field. We were playing like JDL at the time, which was like going into DA. And it was like maybe corner of the box right there. Scored an absolute streamer. It was a free kick. And I was wearing the number 10 jersey. Everybody in the comments was like, she's wearing a Messi jersey, but she's left-footed, and she's doing the Ronaldo celebration. What's going on? And so, like, literally, that was probably the funniest thing. I went viral for, like, quite some time, globally, actually. They did, like, a whole, like, French podcast on me. It was so random, but, like...
French podcast.
Yeah. But it was actually, like, so awesome, and so I'd say that he's, like, a big role model in my life. Yeah.
Wow. So, FIFA, right? So, like, did you grow up playing FIFA?
Honestly, like... Yes and no. I've gone through phases. Literally, I low-key cook my dad on FIFA.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, you.
Oh.
And my brother.
Oh.
Okay, maybe just Anaya. Whoa.
Cook the whole fam?
All right, I cook them all. They don't know. But it's okay. I did grow up playing FIFA. Hopefully, I'll be in FIFA sometime soon. That'll be really cool. But, yeah. I need to get back into it.
Yeah. If you make it in FIFA, I'll make a video about it.
Really?
Yeah, got you. So I also heard that you have like these VR goggles that you use, and like you're sponsored by them, right? Like I know like Jaden Daniels uses it like to practice. So how's that for you? So
it's called Be Your Best. It's a way to get touches without actually doing like the physical of it. And for me, it's been like amazing. Just scanning. I think as a center back, You have to know how to scan quickly. You got to know all of your options before you even get the ball. Make a mistake, obviously, goal. So for me, I'll wake up around 6:50. I'll do my thing. I'll do it for like 15 minutes. Good practice. Get your mind mentally prepared before you get to practice. And so it's been really helpful. I see things that a lot of people don't see as quickly. And so it'll train you on vision, controlling the ball to your feet, making sure that you're actually looking at the ball when you control it. And it's been really special. So if you guys get that, it's really awesome.
Really cool.
Also, there's boxing on there.
Boxing?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna get
I love
that,
it.
yeah.
It's so fun. Yeah. We low-key box all the time.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, who wins in that? Oh. Okay,
My mom,
Mom.
Loki.
Oh, okay. She got hands.
She can throw hands. Yeah.
She can throw hands.
No one knows it, but I got hands.
That's fire. Hey, don't try her on the field then.
No.
Right uppercut. Okay.
I already asked you your role models. What about your dream club? Like, do you support anyone particularly?
Dream club, Real Madrid. Honestly, even on the women's side, Real Madrid. Grew up watching them, especially with Ronaldo being there. That's been like dream come true. I've also really wanted to play in the English Premier League. So Chelsea's actually really cold. Honestly, they're cold.
Their new manager, I'm forgetting her name. She went undefeated and domestically and won the treble. So
yes,
I follow them probably just as much as the men's club.
Yeah, but they're really good. Arsenal's pretty good as well. But I actually got to visit Man City, and that's truly my dream. Their women's stadium's like actually incredible. Their fans, just an amazing place to be. We actually got to play against Man City. I went on this all-star tour with Capelli.
Oh, wow.
And it was so fun. Like,
You
literally
actually got to play against Manchester City.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
We ended up beating them like 3-1 or something like that. But like, so fun. Got to travel all around England. Got to see these different, teams, and it was just so fun. So I think that's like definitely my dream. But yeah.
He knows I'm a bit more poetically deeper with my questions.
Okay.
I also have a podcast. It hasn't launched yet, but I love just like the bigger picture and everything, the big dream. But what does it mean to you, and how does it feel to have the legacy of your parents and your family like on the back of your shirt week after week? Like, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, that's an amazing question. For me, family is like absolutely everything, and the fact that I can rep being a pro at my age, and then to be the first youngest black athlete in this league is like actually incredible. And for my family, like our blood runs deep, and so the fact that I'm doing it at this stadium in this league is like really incredible. And so for me, wearing the jersey, putting it on every single time, even going to practices, are like it means something to me, and I want my name to go on and go on and go on and just be known. And so like my parents, they've sacrificed and done so much for me, so the fact that I can do this and like all their sacrifices mean something, and now I can repay that, I think that it's just actually incredible. So
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I do have one more question. I totally I had to make sure I gave your parents some love, and because I'm really big on family, so I love that about you. So you're the youngest woman ever to sign for Houston Dash, as well as African American woman. What does it mean to you to achieve that? But the more importantly, what is something that you would share with many of those, young ladies or, girls, maybe even, below 10 years old that want to look for a role model? Like, what's something that you want to leave to them to maybe reach the heights that you have, or that just something inspirational that you want to pass on to them?
Yeah. Well, I think that it's incredible that I'm here. I'm blessed every single day. I think that for the girls younger than me, just keep pushing yourself, keep going. I mean, there's going to be a lot of adversity that you face. But if you want it, you push through it, you keep working every single day. Like, I didn't get here without training. I didn't get here without working. And so I think that you put in the effort, you put in the initiative, you go out, you take a ball, kick it off the wall, work on your touches every single day. Like, do the little things, the little details will get you to where you want to be. I think that finding a good support system with you, even if you're going to college, you're doing these little things, you're going to club practice, finding your little teammates that you can connect with, having a good relationship with your parents if you have that, finding your support system, even if you can connect with your coach. I think that having a support system around you is really, really special. It's really, really helpful. And once you get to this level, you need it because everybody's working for it. I've realized that, people, this is their job. For me, it's fun, but this is their job. They're making a living off of this. So if you don't have the support system, in many ways, you're on your own. So for girls younger than me, just keep pushing, keep doing what you need to do, and you'll get there.
She has a very good head on her shoulders, parents. Let's make sure I told you guys that. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was amazing. That was amazing.
You.
Appreciate you for your time.
Absolutely.
And stay tuned because later today we're going to have a little video on the field. So it's going to be insane. Yeah. But let us know who do you guys think has the best touch. But because I used to be like 2019 Van Dyke back in the day. So, but
all right. We'll see.
We'll see about that. But appreciate you guys. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Yo, I need some brain like Bay, let me see how you thinking. Me, I was sat there broke like you, seeing the clock just ticking.